Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the scope. Hope you're doing very well. We're in Cape Town with a little bit of tower view. Let us know how you get on with the actual viewpoint. Hopefully it's looking pretty decent for you while you're in the chat. And yeah, this is my new home now, VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa. Great.
Good afternoon. Union 1992 is about 737-800 with information Alpha QNH 1017 was clearance to Port Elizabeth.
Union 1992, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Port Elizabeth. Flight level 3101 request. After departure, runway 19 non-standard. Maintain runway track. Climb to flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet. Monitor Unicom 122.8, squawk 0501.
Clear to Cape Town. Christian cleared to Port Elizabeth, non-standard. Maintain runway track, runway 19, initial climb, flight level 90. After passing 2,000 feet, monitor Unicom and squawk 0501, Union 1992.
Union 1992, reback correct report ready.
Welcome.
Right, yeah, welcome everybody. It's the first time doing this here at in South Africa, so I'm kind of excited. I've done a couple of sessions already now. I just want to make sure, obviously, that I've got everything ready to go. For the purpose of today, but the apron's looking already a little busy, which is nice to see. We're expecting tower online, they already are online, exciting stuff, and from there we will progress our little journey for the next 3 hours here at Cape Town, hopefully seeing a load of arriving and departing traffic. Here we go, hold on.
Union 1992, request push and start.
Union 1992, QNH 1017, push start approved, face north.
QNH 1017, push and start approved, face north, Union 1992, thank you.
It's very different here in the UK. We're here in South Africa with some of the comms and the procedures comparable to the UK, where I've controlled now as a ground controller for 3 years on the VATSIM network. Right, where are we? There's so much to do behind the scenes with this stuff. MPS, good to see you, matey. He's on his way in, which is good. Arriving 12:17. Colour, welcome. Badger, good afternoon to you. Zato, good afternoon as well. Osprey 89 Alpha's departing here for Walvis Bay. Very nice. Some really good freeware scenery round here. Dust 2, good to see. Scout and Drive Trends on his way. Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar due in about 40 minutes time. I know Sam's on his way in as well. Good afternoon to you, Sam. Luke as well, good to see you. Carry Fly Channel says nice to see you doing tower. So it's tower view. I'm ground, but we've got support with Cape Town Tower online at the moment, which is great.
Cape Town ground, good afternoon, Osprey 89 Alpha and standoff for 6 with information Alpha QNH 1017. We are Lockheed TriStar looking for IFR clearance to Walvis Bay.
Osprey 89 Alpha, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Walvis Bay, flight level 350 on request. After departure, runway 19, non-standard, maintain runway track, passing 2,000 feet, monitor Unicom 122.8, squawk 4706. Aaron, welcome.
Right, cleared to Walvis Bay, flight level 350 on request, departing runway 19 non-standard via runway track. 2,000 and after departure go to Unicom 22.8, squawking 4706, Osprey 89 Alpha.
Osprey 9 Alpha, reback correct, report ready.
Roger, Osprey, Alpha.
No fly, Springbok 342, welcome. Union's a new one on me, UKX 1992. But they're the first traffic out for today. Aaron's on his way in from Johannesburg. Good afternoon, Ashley, as well. Welcome. I can see you there as Virgin 604. Squidler, welcome. Nice to see the other side at work. If the view is good, let me know. If you want me to move somewhere else on the airfield as well, equally just do let us know in the live chat. If it gets mega busy, then like before, we'll kind of drop off the live chat a little bit because I'll need to focus on giving people as best a service as I can give. And I'm quite new to VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa as well. This is my 4th or 5th time controlling here at Cape Town, so lots of learning still to be done. Hoping I can then knock off some rusts, get confident with it, and then start to progress towards S2, which is the tower rating as well. That's all good, that's all set. They're all set. But they don't use V-strips, they don't use EFPS, so I've had to kind of relearn Euroscope because the departures list on the top right, I've had to kind of get my head around that again.
Good morning, Osprey 1770, Cessna Caravan on the Foxtrot apron with Alpha QNH 1017, looking to pick up clearance to George.
Osprey 1770, Cape Town, ground. Good afternoon. Just confirm your requested flight levels, 7,000 feet.
7,000 feet, we can go up to 090 if you need us to.
A 090 would be easier, but it's up to yourself. Let me know.
Yeah, we're good with 090 for Osprey 1770.
Roger, thank you. Osprey 1770, you cleared to George. Level 901 request. After departure, runway 19, maintain runway track. Passing 2,000 feet, monitor Unicom 122.8, squawk 0541.
Alright, cleared to George, up to 090 on request, fly runway 19er, runway heading.
Nice shadow, welcome. Pilot, good to see you.
Go over to Unicom 122.8,
Aaron.
squawk 0541 for Osprey 1770.
Sadly not, matey, no model matching for the TriStar yet. Osprey 1770, be back correct to report, ready.
Wilco 1770.
In fact, Osprey 1770, your startup is approved at your discretion, report ready for taxi. That's easier.
Alright, we'll report ready to taxi.
So it's a bit of an interesting one, Cape Town. I've got to just try and keep my brain ahead of everything, really. This section here, the general aviation apron, is completely uncontrolled. So effectively, you can start up, you can taxi, you can move all the way up towards this hold point, basically holding short of Bravo. And at that point, you call ground.
Request taxi.
Union 1992, taxi to hold point at Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha Cross, runway 16. On advance, welcome.
Taxi to runway Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha Cross, runway 16, Union 1992.
Alpha 2, it's our first departure of the day. Taxi. Oh, thank you, buddy. Super generous. Appreciate the support there.
But Paul Humphreys 68 donated £4.99 through Super Chat. Always at work on your streams. One day I'll make a Flight Osprey 34A.
So our peak was in 3 hours, 300 aircraft at Birmingham. We made it one of the busiest on the network across that period of time that we were controlling. So we're not going to get it here. The airport isn't as big. But this nice flow as we have it at the moment would be quite nice, but it will give you an opportunity to chat with us a little bit more in the live chat if it's not too busy. Similarly, it will give us the opportunity maybe to answer some questions you have around what it takes to become a VATSIM controller, things to consider, all that sort of stuff. So if you do have any questions, fire away. Ashley's decided to go for a walk earlier, got pelted by hailstones twice. Mr. Jeffrey says, you better use CDM if that's busy. See, that I can't get my head around still. The last time I used it was when I was controlling across the pond.
Okay, Osprey 89 Alpha, stand Alpha 6, ready for push and start.
Osprey 89 Alpha, thank you. QNH 1017, push and start approved. Face north.
QNH 1017, push approved, facing north, Osprey 89 Alpha.
Union 19902, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1, g'day.
Cape Town Tower 118.1, goodbye, Union 1992.
Craig has his first training session for S1 next Sunday. That's awesome. You're with VATSIM USA, aren't you, from memory? Wolfgang, good day. My home airport, he says. Fwonghua, hello, saying, dang, I thought about flying to Cape Town yesterday, but decided against it, kind of regretting it now. Well, you still have time. You can fly in or out, mate. Up to you. There's actually some really good freeware across all of this part of South Africa. The Cape Town that you're seeing is the Asobo handcrafted one, so it's free. There's also on flightsim.to some amazing freeware for Windhoek and Walvis Bay in Namibia. Johannesburg, some payware. Port Elizabeth, some payware as well. And then some more freeware. You've got Durban King to Shaka airports and East London as well for freeware. So there's some really good options around here people haven't necessarily thought of or considered too much. Night Shadow, happy Easter. Cheers from across the pond, he says. Good morning to you. Can Port Elizabeth take a 777? Ooh, I'm not sure. You could always find out and feedback. Springbok 322, caution the Osprey Airways TriStar on your left. Push and start approved, face north QNH 1017. So I know he's going to take a wild start because he's got 3 engines and a whole lot of system management. Who's this guy's just connected? Initium 24 Whiskey, Cape Town ground. You on frequency? Some guy's about to get walloped. There's always one, isn't there? Just letting Tower know as well he's got no comms with him. And I've sent them a contact request. Any 24 Whiskey. Any 24 Whiskey, Cape Town ground. Oh, hey, I can see Sam on final. Winds 220 at 10 at the minute. Any 2-4 whiskey, Cape Town ground. Hello, you've spawned mid-apron with no clearance. Can you state your intentions?
Apologies for that, we did not know that the ground was online. We have requested Alpha terms to Yankee Kilo Whiskey Sierra.
Roger, any 2-4 whiskey, Cape Town ground. It's information Alpha, QNH 1019er. You're cleared to Wilkins, Yankee Whiskey Kilo Sierra, flight level 330 on request. After departure, runway 19er. Maintain runway track, non-standard. Climb to flight level 90. Passing 2,000 feet, monitor Unicom 122.8, squawk 4745.
Wilkins, QNS 1019er, flight level 330 as requested, initial altitude 9,000, after takeoff maintain heading, and squawk 4745, frequency 12 destinate after airborne, 8243.
Initium 2-4 whiskey, reback correct, and you can taxi to hold point Alpha 2 runway 19er, cross runway 16 and contact Cape Town Tower frequency 118.1. G'day.
Taxi to hold point Alpha 2 cross runway and contact Tower 118.1.
Right, disaster averted. What was I doing? That doesn't look good. Sounds crashed. Thankfully nobody was looking.
Ground Springboks 322, ready to taxi.
Springbok 322, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er, via Alpha cross runway 16.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2 via Alpha cross runway 16, Springboks 322.
Hey, Cape Town approach is online, amazing.
And ground Osprey 89 Alpha is taxi.
Osprey 89 Alpha, thank you. Follow the South African Airways Airbus A350-900 in front. Hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 across runway 16.
Roger, following the South African A350 Alpha 2 cross runway 16 and then 19 Osprey 89 Alpha.
Springbok 322. After departure now, approach is online, so it will be contact approach 119.7 passing 2,000 feet.
119.7 after passing 2,000 feet, Springboks 322.
Thank you, and on that note, contact Cape Town Tower frequency 118.1. Good day.
118.1, good day, bye bye.
Captain Ground, good afternoon. Springbok 342, type A320 Boxing Alpha 17, requesting Alpha clearance to Johannesburg, level 370 on request information Alpha on board.
Springbok 342, Cape Town Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Johannesburg, fly level 370 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track, climb to flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach on frequency 119.7, squawk 0572.
Truck 342 is cleared to Johannesburg Airport asphalt. After departure runway 19, it's maintained the runway track up to flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet. It's kept on area on correction, kept on radar on 119.7, squawk 0572.
Asper got 342, read back correct, report ready. The apron's almost empty. Sam, to be fair, you are flying it with an Xbox controller as well, so
1770, holding short of Alpha at Foxtrot.
it's a bit tough. Osprey 1770, Cape Town ground, thank you. Hold your position, give way to an Osprey Airways Lockheed TriStar passing right to left. When he's clear, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er behind.
Alright, behind the passing traffic from left to right, follow to Alpha 2, runway 19er for Osprey 1770.
Osprey 89 Alpha, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1, g'day.
8, over to Tower 8-1, thanks for AT service, we'll try talking to you again later, Osprey 89 Alpha.
Sure. Well, that's a long old journey, multi-pilot sim. What does flight level on request mean? I shall let you know in just a second. Osprey 1770, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. And if you wish, you can hold at runway 16 and treat that for an intersection on request.
Alright, we'll go over to 118.1 for Osprey 1770. Thanks for the ATC. See ya.
See ya. By Eagle, I should have done, but then I kind of wanted to do one of these as well, just to try it out, because we've not done a live controller session on this just yet. Hey, Ashley's going all the way to Heathrow, nice. So what does flight level on request mean? That is basically what they've requested in their flight plan as a cruising altitude. So in the UK, when you're getting your clearance, you're probably not going to hear that much. Here though, it will be what flight level you've requested, confirmed in your flight plan clearance. We can amend that if need be as well, but we can kind of just go into the whole flight plan route and have a little look to see what the situation is, and make any amendments as required. But the initial climb is to flight level 90 here for the IFR traffic, and that's going to be maintained runway track because there are currently no active SIDS or stars at Cape Town. So it's something again a little bit different. It's quite cool. Nightshade says, what software is required and how do you gain the communications skills required to learn? Okay, you know, that's quite a good question. If you want to decide to become a air traffic controller on VATSIM, what you effectively need to do is first decide where you might want to control. It's probably the first step. Have a little think about where it is that in the world that you want to control in, because everywhere has got their own division. So in the UK you've got VATSIM UK, in Canada you've got VATCAN, which is the Canadian version. You've also got kind of different divisions inside of VATSIM America. You've got all across Europe, various different divisions as well, like Hellenic VAC in Greece, Scandinavian, VATSIM Scandinavia.
Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Virgin 604 is on stand Alpha 5, type A340 600. Fifth mission Bravo, requested IPAR clearance to London.
Virgin 604 Heavy, good afternoon. Cape Town ground, you're cleared to London Heathrow, flight level 330 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track, climb to flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach on 119er decimal 7, squawk 4742. 3 arrivals inbound.
Cleared as filed with
yeah, VATPAC for Australia.
On request.
David, good afternoon.
Is runway 19er, non-standard. Initial climb is flight level 90 on 2,000 feet. Approach on 119.7 and squawk 4742. Virgin 604.
Virgin 604, repack correct, report ready. Yeah, so a bit of an interesting one because depends on where you want to control, will depend on what VATSIM team that you effectively want to join, and they all have their own kind of training systems, their own training queues as well. So one of the reasons why I moved to VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa, VATSSA, controlling down here in South Africa, but they also control from as high as Cape Verde, in kind of central West Africa, just off the coast, that grouping of islands, all the way across to like Nairobi in Kenya. Again, they do Madagascar, they do the Seychelles, I think, from memory as well. They do Mauritius, La Reunion, and then all of South Africa as well, and everything in between, basically. And that's VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa. That's what I've moved to. So it gives you massive variety, but depending on where you go, it then effectively decides the queue. You might have VATSIM UK, for example, where you sign up to them as a new controller wanting to do some training. You might find that you are waiting 2 years before you get your introductory training to become a ground controller. Once you get your S1, which is what I am, ground and delivery, you then can join other queues. In VATSIM UK, that was kind of the sticking point for me. I've been controlling now for about 3 years, effectively, but there's not very much progression in that division, unfortunately. So for the last year I've considered moving, but I've not been sure of where I go. But if I get commitment from them, I give commitment back, and quite quickly. VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa, mega friendly, really kind of good bunch of people. Did the transfer the other week, got transferred in really fast, controlling quite quickly. Their queue for S2, which is the next one up for me, Tower, is only sort of 2-3 months or so. So, you know, it's depending on where you go, the timelines are always different, but the airspace is different as well, and there's different terminologies. A lot of this is a little bit alien to me, but they have like an online training program, like e-learning if you like. You can go through and it teaches you about the phraseology, the way to do clearances, how to manage stuff. They walk you through everything as well. Hello Wesley, welcome. But it also depends on, you know, where timelines, time zone wise, where do you want to go? Because if you want to go and control it in Australia, but you live in the UK, you've got to factor in the time zones of the people that are going to teach you how to become controllers, right? You shouldn't really expect them to flex around your times. They'll need a bit of flexibility from you as someone wanting to be a controller. Alpha 6. Could be more like Alpha 13. for him. Little things like this airport that I'm trying to get used to at the moment are the fact that stands Alpha 3 to Alpha 9, which are these ones here, are international stands. Then these ones here are the domestic stands, but some of them can take heavies, some of them can't. And then you've got loads of remote stands up here as well. To be fair, I might have to give him Alpha 7.
Cape Town, ground Osprey Fahrenheit at Charlie. Happy Easter.
Osprey 598 Cape Town ground. Good afternoon, happy Easter. Continue taxi right onto Bravo, stand Alpha 7. Or Bay. They call it Bay here.
Right, Bravo Alpha 7, Osprey Fahrenheit.
And again, that's a difference in language that I'm kind of getting my head around. Link 121's just touched down. They're going to Bay 9. There you go, no fly. International bays at FACT are A3 to A6. A7 is the only heavy domestic air bridge. Gav, welcome. Good afternoon. Or good evening for you, rather. Osprey 1770 there up here on the hold point. It's with Tower. He's a little Cessna 208 Caravan. Flying down the coast. Flying IFR though. Game Puppy, welcome. He's Cape Town approach. Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoy the traffic and a little bit of flow today. This is definitely more casual. It's quite nice. Yeah, when I did Birmingham last, it was mega hectic. Great for watching though, great for you guys watching. But super levels of pressure. Link 121.
Link 121 off runway 919.
Link 121 Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Continue right Bravo, taxi to the bay.
Right Bravo to the bay, Link 121, thanks.
That's really what you say. So it's more of an instruction of, what I learned was Cape Town. A lot of them will already have the company issue them the stand, so you kind of let them almost choose. You just say taxi to the bay, unless you think they need a little bit of additional conversation or specifics around which stand. Then it depends. Look at that beautiful Osprey 777 there. MPS flying the flag for us. Being chased by a Link Embraer 190. If it's busy, we shall keep doing these things. Zato, nice. You're really loving the Unibuilds TriStar then. Oh,
Stand for Link 121.
Link 121, you can take stand Alpha 9 if that works.
Good for me, Alpha 9, Link 121, thanks.
One of the other things here is when you do like call signs and things in South Africa, what you might hear, some of the locals, if they do fly in here, they might vacate and say, I don't know, Cape Town grounds, hello, Link 121, and then they'll give their aircraft registration. So it might be a Zulu Sierra 1234, whatever it might be. And they might actually ask for a taxi to a specific bay at that point. Depends. And MPS is parking. so I can go up here, parked. That's going to basically like tidy my Euroscope up. Night Shadow, yeah, it's a good point.
Virgin 604, request push and start.
Virgin 604, cushion the Lincoln Brer just parking on stand Alpha 90 left. QNH 1019er, push start approved, face north.
Caution the aircraft parking behind, push and start approved, facing north, and QNH 1019, Virgin 604.
Sapphire 145 says happy Easter ground, just to confirm IFR clearance from me or centre. Me. Is he text only? Say so. Right, yeah, these lines, so I can toggle them on and off. That's what it typically would look like, but what they've done here, VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa's Euroscope layout, is you can show airport data. What it does is it highlights the closed runways. It creates a kind of perimeter around the runway as well, just to help you work out handovers and all that sort of stuff, protected areas, just to aid your situational awareness. Walker 5570. Wow, he's come all the way from Brazil. Crikey, that's a good one. Yeah, the approach into Cape Town is really nice, isn't it?
Ground, good day. Walker 5570 with you on taxiway Bravo. Request parking stand Alpha 3.
Walker 5570, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Taxi to Bay Alpha 3 via Bravo and Alpha.
Bravo Alpha to Alpha 3, thank you, Walker 5570.
There you go. So he already had one in mind. Trying to find... Cessna's off. What it also does is it shows me like all of the stands on this with the controller data or airport data.
Good afternoon, East Osprey 156, stand Bravo 31. Information from both request IFR tickets.
Oof. Osprey 156, Cape Town ground. Good afternoon, it's QNH 1019 information Bravo, and received your request. I'll get back to you shortly.
Copy.
That's our first crazy request of the day. I don't want to say yes, cleared for like non-standard IFR circuits or anything with It needs a little bit of coordination.
Virgin 604, request taxi.
Virgin 604, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Hold point Alpha 2, short of runway 19, via Alpha, cross 16, Virgin 604.
Captain Ground Rock 342 is ready for push and start, stand Alpha 17.
Last station calling, was it call sign Springbok 342?
AFM, Springbok 342.
Springbok 342, thank you. QNH 1019, push start approved, face north.
QNH 1019 and starting push approved facing north, Springbok 342.
And Osprey 156, Cape Town ground.
Thank you, Osprey 156, first message.
With your non-standard IFR circuit clearance, have you got an altitude in mind?
Yeah, so we can stay under 9,000 if that helps.
Yeah, well, just coordinating with the other controllers. I'll get back to you shortly. Break. Virgin 604 heavy, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. G'day.
Cape Town Tower 118.1, Virgin 604, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Ground, good afternoon and happy Easter. Sapphire 145 ready to copy IFR clearance to Port Elizabeth.
Sapphire 145 Cape Town ground, happy Easter. You cleared to Port Elizabeth, flight level 350 on request. After departure, runway 19. Non-standard, maintain runway track, climb to flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach on frequency 119.7, squawk 0524.
Alright, Sapphire 145 is cleared and flight level 350 is on request. Runway, departure runway 19, non-standard will maintain runway track. Initial climb 9,000, passing 2,000 feet will contact approach on 119.7, squawk 0524, Sapphire 145.
Sapphire 145, read back correct, report ready.
Report ready, Sapphire 145.
Okay. There's so much coordination involved. A VFR circuit would be like quite simple, I suppose, but Bernie, welcome. But this is a little bit harder to coordinate. Because it's a Boeing, basically, short, was it Sam, isn't it? He's in a Boeing 777-300ER requesting IFR circuits, so a little bit more tricky to manage.
Ground Springbok 342 is ready for taxi.
Springbok 342, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16. That's a good challenge, Sam.
Taxi holding point Alpha 2, hold short runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16, Springbok 342.
taxi. Alpha 2. And Osprey 156, what approaches would you like on your circuits? Would you like VFR, visual circuits? Would you like ILS approaches?
Yeah, we'll take iOS circuits. I can do the iOS go around. Which is the hold up of Cape Town.
Yeah, Roger. I'm still coordinating. I'll get back to you.
I'm sorry, but
Doesn't bother me.
Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Osprey 3 Yankee Osco, Bravo 1.
Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Taxi straight ahead to the apron, Bay Alpha 11.
Straight ahead to the apron and stand Alpha 11. Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar.
Sapphire 145 is ready for push and start. We can wait for that Osprey traffic.
Sapphire 145, Roger, thank you. Give way to the Osprey Airways Boeing 737 MAX 8, just entering the apron on your left. When he's parked, push to start approved, face north behind.
Sweet, we'll give way to the Osprey 737. Once he's parked, we'll push and start facing north. And let you know when we're ready for taxi, Sapphire 145.
And Osprey 156, you ready to copy clearance?
yeah, let's copy Osprey 156.
Thanks for your patience. You're cleared for your IFR circuits. Non-standard. Circuits 3,000 feet. Left hand. After departure, maintain runway track. Passing 2,000 feet. Contact Cape Town approach, frequency 119.7. And your squawk for today, 0577.
Okay, Osprey 156 cleared IFR circuits, non-standard. 3,000 feet initially, west-hand circuit, maintain runway track, runway 19. After passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, squawk 0577, Osprey 156.
Osprey 156, repack, correct, report, ready. Break, Springbok 342, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. Good day.
118.1, Springbok 342, tot ziens.
So you gotta mop his thing up there. .9. Lovely jubbly. Right, there we go. Right, yeah, there's a bit of a funky one, that. Mega. So yeah, this is Euroscope. Basically, it's like the radar client that you use. It's the same as what we would have with VATSIM UK when I was with them, but just with a couple of extra little bits because we've got all these extra things they've coded into it. Which is really useful because it does give you some much improved situational awareness. Jay, yeah, nice to see you in the Cessna Caravan, to be fair. It says, what a cool area to fly around. Had to really peg the Caravan to get up to altitude before the mountains. Not sure if anyone has mentioned, but the tower frequency is very quiet. Had to turn the volume way up. Sam, how are you getting on? Have you had any kind of dates put in place for your mentoring? Or are you still waiting? Hey William, welcome. No, that's not me. I think Christian's on tower. Might be wrong. Yeah, Christian's on tower. There goes Ashley. Flying off away to Heathrow. Long old day. Oh, amazing, Sam. Well done. So you're S1 as well now, right? It's awesome. You didn't even say. You should have said. Congratulations. I know there's a few people that are also looking at having transferring across. Hey Aaron, thank you mate. It's donated a channel membership for the next month to some of you watching. So we've got one channel membership gifted by Aaron that's gone to Christian. Welcome to the club. Make sure you link your YouTube account into Discord, and if you're in our Discord server, it will give you access to our club lounge for the next month. Francois, welcome. Walker 5570. It was a great flight you did. I was watching you over the Atlantic this morning, wondering if that you would fly in on the arrival for us.
145 is ready for taxi.
Suffair 145, thanks. Taxi to Hold Point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Alpha cross runway 16.
Holding point Alpha 2 runway 19er via Alpha cross runway 16, Safari 145.
Gosh. Who's I can see on the flight plan lists RRAF. I have no idea. Oh, hold on. Who the hell is this? There is a reoccurring theme with, that's two pilots now from the Middle East who have spawned in at the hold point. Does this happen a lot here? Not to toot my division, but we are the best. Definitely figured that you're the friendliest, that's for sure, so. Aaron says, love that Luke joining VATSSA is making me discover a whole new region of flying. Yeah, some really good places. I'm guessing he's not with you, Christian. I'm just in the middle of a dot wallop because I've messaged him, but he's not responded. As our first dot wallop of my time at VATSSA then. I can cancel the dot wallop then, I'm guessing. Christian, yeah? You know what? I've only ever done 2 or 3. Suffair 145. There's an aircraft just ahead of you that's not responding. We're trying to deal with at the moment. But contact tower frequency 118.1. Have a good day.
I do see that aircraft. I was wondering what that was up. But anyway, thank you very much. 118.1. Cheers, Safar 145.
Oh well, the supervisor's online anyway. He'll be kicked off shortly. That was a quick dot wallop response. Bosh, there he goes. Swinging the axe.
And Osprey 156 is ready for push and start.
Osprey 156, thank you. Push dollar preface north. QNH 1019er.
Push start preface north, QNH 1019er, Osprey 156.
Cape Town ground, good day for Zulu Sierra Lima Victor Charlie.
Zulu Sierra Lima Victor Charlie, Cape Town ground. Good afternoon.
Zulu Sierra Lima Victor Charlie is a Charlie 172 at these western hangars. Request taxi instructions with one person aboard, 4 hours endurance. Request taxi instructions for a flight to the Stellenbosch general flying area. Estimated elapsed time is 1 hour. Lima Victor Charlie.
Lima Victor Charlie, thank you. You're in an uncontrolled apron currently. When you taxi and hold short of Bravo, call me back and I'll let you know.
Taxi and hold short, Bravo, Lima Victor Charlie.
So yeah, general aviation apron there, totally uncontrolled. So basically they'll taxi to the whole point there and then they'll call me up typically there, but it depends on if people know that or not. A lot of people don't. I certainly didn't. It's only because I've done the transferring sort of thing into VATSIM SSA that I've found that out. Where is Stellenbosch?
2156 ready for taxi, we'll do a 180 to the right.
There. Osprey 156, thank you. Yeah, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Taxi on about Alpha 2 via Alpha, cross runway 16, Osprey 156.
The hammer has fallen. Hey, Game Clock, welcome. Had to do a few wallops, wow. Oh well. Thankfully we're able to sort it nice and quick, aren't we? 156. "20 departures, love it." Glacial Black, welcome. Always like these air traffic control streams, especially when you get a bit busy. Feels like everything turns into a big puzzle. Certainly does, yeah. I'm awful at abstract puzzles, but these real life puzzles are right up my street. Yeah, I think they've been busier than we thought, Dursey 2. For those of you not sure, we launched a whole load of routes around Africa and some tours as well with Osprey Airways, our channel's virtual airline. Lima Victor Charlie, thank you. Taxi left Bravo, right Echo, and hold Echo 1 runway 19.
Left onto Bravo and right onto Echo and hold Echo 1 for runway 19, Lima Victor Charlie.
Osprey 156, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. Have a good day.
118.1, Osprey 156 after you, sir. Sorry about the pressure, buddy.
That's a good one. Have a good one. Absolutely does too, yeah. And Lima Victor Charlie, do you have the visual reference points for Cape Town?
Yes, I do. Lima Victor Charlie.
Roger, are you wishing to exit via the Blackheath Industrial or any others?
I can exit via any others. Anyone which you require me to. Lima Victor Charlie.
Negative, your choice. Just so I get an idea of where you'll be headed with approach.
I'll check at the holding point, is that fine?
Hey, firm.
Cool, I'll do that then.
Chris said, how did you get the RDF for your scope? I had to Google it because I had it before on VATSIM UK, so I had to get the RDF plugin, and then you just add it as a plugin, but I can't remember exactly where. Lima Victor Charlie, set Squawk 2000 and contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. Have a good flight.
Squawk 2000, Contact tower on 118.25, I think, limit to Charlie.
118.1.
118.1, limit to Charlie.
It's a good little flow, Wesley, to be fair. There's breathing space between between the comms, so it's quite nice, isn't it? Otherwise it's crazy busy. What if he is going to go via Blackheath or Bottlery Hills? You've got lots of different visual reference points. This is Navigraph's VFR system. It's really good. You've got Kenilworth Wastecourse. You've got this Guguletu Fly. Not sure what that is. University of Western Cape Town. Blackheath Industrial. You've got the Quills River Golf Course. Brickfields Quarry. Devon Valley Golf Course. You've got Bottlery Hills as well for flights going up that way. You've got routing down to Masca Beach. Now this here is a kind of no-fly zone, military kind of bit there. So quite a few different options for various VRPs into and out of Cape Town. That guy actually messaged and said, I live in Pretoria and I've just started learning to fly. Can I practice some comms? I was like, you can if you want. I wouldn't know if they're correct or not in the text.
Cape Town ground, South Africa 302, radio check.
Springbok 302, Cape Town ground, good afternoon, readability 5.
Alright, Cape Town ground, South African 302 at stand 6, Alpha 6, aircraft type A350-900, request clearance to Nairobi is followed.
Springbok 302 Heavy, you're cleared to Nairobi. Flight level 390 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track, climb, flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach on frequency 119.7, squawk 4720.
Cleared to Nairobi via the non-standard departure off runway 19er. Climb to flight level 390 after departure. Cape Town departure 129. Can you say that again, please?
Yeah, no worries at all. It's a bit of a long one here. You're cleared to to Nairobi. Flight level 390 on request. After departure, runway 19er. Non-standard. Maintain runway track. Climb to flight level 90. Passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach on 119.7, squawk 4720.
Cleared to Nairobi via the non-standard departure, flight level 390. Climb to 2,000 feet after departure, squawk 4720. After departure, contact Cape Town departure 129.7, South Africa 302.
Nearly. After departure, maintain runway track. Climb initially flight level 90. When you pass 2,000 feet, contact approach on 119.7.
After departure,
I said it on text as well, I think.
Flight level to 9,000 feet. After 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach 129.7, South Africa 302.
Springbok 302, read back correct, and I'll send it in text as well, just in case that's helpful. Report ready.
Oh yeah, thanks, that'll help.
Ground, good afternoon, Osprey 598. We stand Alpha 7, Boeing 777-200. If Bravo, request for Johannesburg.
Osprey 5908, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Cleared to Johannesburg, flight level 410 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb to flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach 119.7, squawk 0536.
Clear to Johannesburg, Titan 1 Alpha departure, runway 19, initial climb in 90, to my flight level 410, squawk 0536, maybe I missed something.
Osprey 5908, after departure, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb to flight level 90, and then you'll be given vectors to your first fix. There are no SIDS at Cape Town currently.
Non-standard departure, contact approach 1197 after 2,000 feet. Non-standard departure, Osprey 58.
Osprey 5908, read back correct, report ready.
Call back, run ready.
Cape Town ground, good day. Charlie November Papa Alpha Papa stand Charlie. Request clearance to Port Elizabeth with information Bravo.
Charlie November Papa, Alpha Papa, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Port Elizabeth, flight level 410 on request. After departure, runway 19er, maintain runway track, climb to flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach on 119.7, squawk 0541.
Clear to Port Elizabeth. Runway hidden after takeoff and non-standard climb to level 90. After 2,000 feet, contact 119.7 and squawk 0541 and cruise is level 410. Charlie November Papa Alpha Papa.
Charlie November Papa Alpha Papa, read back correct, report ready. That's a mouthful.
Charlie Alpha Papa.
Charlie November Papa Papa. You can't even say it quickly. Good grief. David's on his way. Sam says it's a bit hazy up here now. Doesn't look too bad. There's the little Honda Jet down there.
Nairobi ground, South African 302. Do you know what the QNH is?
This information Bravo currently QNH 1016.
1016, thanks for that, South African 302.
Yeah, ATIS is online, good. Had a little mild panic then. You know what, I did rotate the Euroscope to match the real world. But then I found that I was finding it even more complicated to understand. So it became a little bit funky for me to get my head around. So I thought I'll leave it like this, so I know the terminals at the bottom. I know going towards 19 is north, but it'd be on my left-hand side of my screen as I look at it. And then the other way is south. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't make any sense at all. But for my sign off, I tried to rotate it so that I had north set like so the radar screen was basically flipped 90 degrees, but that actually confused me a little bit more. It almost disorientated me a bit, because this means you can fit more stuff on your screen. Pushing into Joburg is a right mess, I won't lie.
Osprey 598, heavy at Alpha 7, request push and start.
Osprey 598, push and start approved. New QNH 1016, face north.
Push and start approved, QNH 1016, face north. Osprey 598 heavy.
Whoop whoop. That's MPS's second flight of the day. We've got more departures than Johannesburg at the moment. What have we got coming in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 aircraft coming in during our stream by the looks of it. Cape Town's definitely a lot nicer. What's beeping at me? Let's clear that. Don't need the supervisor request thing now.
Cape Town ground, Charlie November, Papa Alpha Papa again. 2 questions. First, I couldn't find the QNH in the ATIS, and the second, can we abbreviate the call sign to Charlie Alpha Papa?
Charlie Alpha Papa, A-firm, and I'll just look again at the ATIS. Yeah, good spot. That seems to have dropped off for some reason. I'll try and fix it. It's QNH 1016.
1016, Charlie Alpha Papa, thank you.
Weird. Just going to refresh that, see if that fixes it. Hopefully it does. .707 liner, thanks matey. Been a while. I feel like the ATIS thing's gone down. Just quickly quickly check it.
Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar is a 737 MAX 8 on stand 11 with information Bravo. Request IFR clearance to East London, please.
Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, Cape Town ground. Good afternoon. You're cleared to East London, flight level 370 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially, flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact Cape Town approach 119.7, squawk 0573.
Cleared to East London at flight level 370. It's a non-standard departure, maintain runway track and climb to 9,000, flight level 090, and on reaching 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7 and squawk 0573, Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar.
Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, read back, correct, report ready. 9,000, 9,000.
Okay.
It's got to be set there. That's going to be on that one. Beam Victor Charlie. That's he's already airborne.
Charlie Alpha Papa, we are ready and requesting startup.
Charlie Alpha Papa, thank you. There should be an ATIS online now, hopefully. QNH 1016, push start approved, face north.
startup approved. We are enabled for pushback. We will just turn around. It's a small aircraft on the jet. QNH 1016 and startup approved. Charlie Alpha Papa.
Charlie Alpha Papa, Roger. Yeah, startup approved. Report ready for taxi.
Let's go, Charlie Alpha Papa.
Tower in Sub-Saharan South Africa does get preference for ATIS, but it's typically left to controllers on who wants it. Osprey 598, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Taxi, holding point Alpha to runway 19 area Alpha, cross runway 16, Osprey 598, heavy.
If you're just tuning in as well and you're thinking, well, what else is there to do around South Africa, route-wise, or even scenery-wise? You've got tons of options. In our Discord server for the live stream today, what I did is I set a couple of little, like a little list somewhat, and inside the add-ons chat in our Discord server, I then put in a number of the links for sceneries that you might want to consider. For freeware, there is some spectacular freeware for Windhoek and Walvis Bay in Namibia. Genuinely worth getting. Really, really good. Amazing bits of scenery. There's freeware for St Helena as well if you want to go for that, one of the world's hardest approaches in the Atlantic Ocean. You've also got Durban King Shaka Airport on the kind of southeast coast of South Africa. That's some amazing freeware as well. You've also got freeware for East London, and if you like a little bit of payware, you've got Johannesburg and Port Elizabeth payware that you can get your hands on. The Cape Town that you're looking at here, just as a reminder, is the Asobo handcrafted Cape Town scenery that we're using today. There is an FSDG scenery, but it's pretty low quality if I'm honest. Greenlight, welcome. It's going well, mate. Ian, good day. How are you, mate? Happy Easter. Hope you're well. .67 Charlie. So he's not got a flight plan filed. A380 pilot, thank you, matey. Says, hello, huge fan of your E190 series. Nice to see you controlling at Cape Town. Charlie Alpha Papa, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Taxi to the holding point Alpha 2 for runway 19er via Alpha and cross runway 16, Charlie Alpha Papa.
Alpha 2. And Osprey 598, contact Cape Town Tower 118.1. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.1. Thank you for service, mate. Have a nice Easter weekend.
Happy Easter. Springbok there's just loaded. So this is all a bit different. You have to basically go through and sequence people so that you can make sure the cleared flight level to 90 set, and you issue them with a squawk code on the top left of the screen, where it might be a bit difficult for you to see. But this bit here that I'm hopefully just dragging about a little bit for you. There. That's my departures list. On the right hand side I've got a little arrivals list there, so I can see when people are coming in. It might not be imminent, but I can see up here if I zoom on out that we've got Osprey 156 inbound doing the IFR circuits, but we've also got OZJ Ozjet.
Very good afternoon, Springbok 352. I would like to pick up IFR up to Johannesburg and flight level 350 on request.
Springbok 352, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Cleared to Johannesburg, flight level 350 as requested. After departure, runway 19er. Non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.1, squawk 0551. Squidler, we're on for about
Johannesburg,
an hour and a half
level
more.
350, and departure will be 19, non-standard, maintain runway track, initial time 90, and after passing 2000 over to 119.1, squawk 0551, Springbok 352.
Springbok 352, repack, correct, report ready.
We'll go 352.
Did I just say? Approach 119 on 1.
Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, stand Alpha 11, request push and start.
Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, give way to the Honda Jet passing behind, left to right. When he's clear, push start approved, face north, behind.
Give way to the Honda Jet, left to right, and pushback is approved once clear of the Honda Jet, Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar.
A38 pilot, good spot. I just sent them a little message. So that's all set. 598's airborne, off he goes, MPS. Yankee Oscar's pushing. Cool. He's confirmed 11907. Good spot, good spot. I missed it. Jay, nice. Might flying the B60 Duke back to Cape Town. Might not make it back in time, but really enjoying the low and slow over South Africa. Good call on moving here. And Charlie Alpha Papa contacts Cape Town Tower 118.1. G'day.
118.1, Charlie Alpha Papa, visitor, thank you.
Cape Town ground, Emirates 771, you would read.
Emirates 771, Cape Town ground, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Emirates 771, Cape Town. Requesting IFR 5.
Emirates 771 Heavy, you're cleared to Dubai, flight level 330 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard maintain runway track. Climb initially flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, squawk 4750.
Clear to Dubai, flight level 330 as requested, runway 19. After 2,000 feet, contact departure 119.7, climb to maintain 9,000, QNH 1016, squawk 4750, Emirates 771.
Squawk 4750.
Squawk 4750, Emirates 77.
Emirates 771, read back correct, report ready. Are there statics on the scenery? No. This is the Asobo handcrafted one, so there's not, but the FSDG one doesn't have any statics either, thankfully. Nice, got Kenya Airways loaded in there. You see it on the sim, just about. There goes the little Honda Jet. a good pace, Sam. Good for me to ease into it as well, because I'm still very much getting used to the phraseology. Hence a couple of mistakes here and there. Wait till you hear my phraseology up on centre. I can't even get centre, so I can only get delivery on my track audio.
Charlie November Papa Alpha Papa passing 2000, climbing to level 90.
Oh, for God's sake. Charlie Alpha Papa Alpha Papa, you need to contact approach frequency 119.7.
Sorry, I configured that. I will go 19.7, Charlie Alpha Papa. Sorry for that.
I think he's. I'm on 1219, so it's not, he forgot to pre-tune it, I think. 838 pilot says the inner builds at Cape Town is definitely the highest quality scenery for Cape Town. I had no idea that inner builds did at Cape Town.
Ground, Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, request taxi.
Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 up. Via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2 for runway 19 via Alpha and cross runway 16, Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar.
Where's he going? Alpha 3. He's a big heavy. He's flown in from... Oh wow! He's flown all the way in from Perth. That's multi-pilot. Took off last night to fly in today. That's epic. What a journey. That's the longest one so far. Game Puppy, yes.
Ready for push and start.
Thank you. Emirates 771, Roger. Give way to the Osprey Airways. Boeing 737 MAX 8 passing behind left to right. When he's clear, push and start approved, face north behind.
Push and start approved, facing north behind, passing 737 MAX. Emirates 771.
There's going to be, at some point soon, an update to FSLTL. Tapsi's been working really hard, adding even more Osprey Airways liveries to FSLTL, so we're going to get a whole lot more of that. Here comes Liam doing. No, it's not. Who is it? Oh, it's Sean, I think. No, it's Sam. He's doing touch and goes. Yeah, Osprey 156. It's Sam. Look at that. Epic. IFR circuits. Jeez. Gonna redesignate him to Alpha 7, I think. Ian, welcome, mate. It's going well, I think. Springbok 67 Charlie, Cape Town ground, I think that was yourself. Your readability 2, very quiet. Check your audio output on VPilot.
Copy that. I will mitigate.
Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. Have a good day.
118.1, Osprey 3 Yankee Oscar, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
285 at stand Alpha 9, information Bravo, looking for IFR clearance to Nairobi.
Kenya 285. Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Nairobi, flight level 330 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially, flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, squawk 4761.
Cleared to Nairobi, flight level 330 on request, runway 19er, non-standard, track 9,000, contacts approach at 2,000, 4761 on the squawk.
Okay, you 285, read back correct. That approach frequency, just to confirm, is 119.7. Report ready.
119.7.
How you finding it, Christian? How's you finding the traffic, mate? Is it good?
Cape Town ground today, was jet 270, apologies about the delay. Remembered my orange juice on final, then hence proceeded to throw it about everywhere. I'm ready for taxi instructions now. Any gate will be fine.
I was at 270, thanks. I'll ask for some new trousers to the gate for you. Take your next right onto the apron, and it's Bay Alpha 7. Welcome to Cape Town.
Thank you very much. Those trousers will be needed because it's gone everywhere. Right, and then on Alpha, then gate Alpha 7, I was jet 270.
Absolute chaos. Springbok 67 Charlie, radio check.
Radio check, how do I read?
You're all good. I think you were calling for clearance earlier. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was waiting in line.
Roger, thank you. I couldn't quite hear you, that's all. Yeah, Springbok 67 Charlie, you're cleared to Johannesburg, flight level 370 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track, climb flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, squawk 0531. Basically, ETOPS, yeah. That's it.
Clear to Johannesburg, flight level 30, after departure, runway track, and 2,000 contact approach on 119.7, squawk 0531.
Springbok 67 Charlie, read back correct, report ready.
On ground, Springbok 352, ready for push and start, stand Alpha 12.
Springbok 352, thanks. Give way to the Ozjets. Boeing 777-200, entering the apron, passing left to right. When he's clear, push start approved, face north behind.
Give way to the 777, passing left to right, and push and start approved behind Springbok 352.
Cape Town ground, very good evening. Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo with information Bravo, type MD11, stand Alpha 4. Requesting IFR clearance to... I forgot where we're going now.
Johannesburg.
That'll be the one.
It's a good job I can see your flight plan. Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo, Cape Town ground. You're cleared to Johannesburg, flight level 410 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, squawk 0533.
Clear to Johannesburg.
Johannesburg as filed. You would have thought I would have known that. Flight level 410 as requested. Departure will be non-standard runway track. Initial altitude will be 9,000. After 2,000 feet, contact departures on 119.7 and squawk 0533 for Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo.
Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo, read back correct. So, as our approach controller today in the chat, the Gaming Puppy says most of South Africa does not have any active SIDs or stars. So for departures, instead of flying a star or a SID, you fly runway heading, and approach will either give you a direct or some vectors to your first waypoint.
Captain Ground, Emirates 771, ready to copy my taxi clearance.
Emirates 771, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Alpha Cross, runway 16.
Taxiing to holding point Alpha 2, runway 1.
I do feel like I'm starting to get the lingo in my head a bit more now though. Getting that flow a little bit better.
Good day, happy Eastern, Lufthansa 35 Hotel on Bravo 2.
Lufthansa 35 Hotel, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Welcome to Cape Town, continue taxi straight ahead, Bay Alpha 3.
Continue taxi straight ahead via Alpha 3, Lufthansa 35 Hotel.
There'll be a little delay for you, Lufthansa 35 Hotel. We've got some aircraft pushing in the apron. Just queue behind.
Roger, and confirm stand Alpha 3.
AFA.
Roger, thank you.
Ozjet 270, I think someone's just bumped your stand. You can take any on the Bravos on your right if you wish.
Yeah, we'll just take Bravo 19. It's probably cheaper as well. Ozjet 270.
Cape Town ground, South Africa 302, request push and start.
Springbok 302, hold your position, I'll call you back, you're number 2 for push.
Alright, yeah, hold position, we'll wait.
Springbok 302, so he's now requested push, let's get him in the queue. He's parking, he's going to park there. He's on push. He's on the taxi into Alpha 3. Got to get him in first.
Captain Ground, Emirates 771, crossing runway 16 to holding point 19.
Emirates 771, thank you. Contact Tower, frequency 118.1. G'day.
Contact Tower 118.1, Emirates 771. Happy Easter, goodbye.
Happy Easter.
And Kenya 285 also ready for push and
Tower,
start.
Emirates 1771, crossing runway 1.
Emirates 771, you're still on ground, matey. Contact Tower 118.1.
Kenya 285 Alpha 9 also ready for push and start.
Kenya 285, thank you. Hold your position, I'll call you back. You're number 3. Oh, MPS, you haven't. I can't remember how to turn the little shadow things off. Green light, yeah, go for it, mate. You'll be fine, honestly. That's an...
ground, Frost FA 9907, ready for IFR clearance to Port Elizabeth.
Suffolk 997 Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Cleared to Port Elizabeth, flight level 230 on request. After departure, runway 19, maintain runway track. Climb, flight level 90. Passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, squawk 0564.
Clear to Port Elizabeth, initial, flight level 230 on request. Departure runway 19, fly runway track. Initial flight level 090. After passing 2,000 feet, approach on 119.7,
yep.
Squawk 0564 for flight FA 997.
Suffolk 997, read back correct, report ready.
Roger, flight FA 997.
Cape Town ground, Springbok 352, ready for taxi.
Springbok 352, thanks. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19, fire Alpha, cross runway 16.
Taxi holding point 2 for 19, crossing 16
Push.
and on Alpha.
So he's now on taxi. Alpha 2. Lufthansa's going to Alpha 3. And then who have we got in the queue? Springbok 302.
Ground, Springbok 67 Charles.
Springbok 67 Charlie, roger. Hold your position, you're number 3 for push, I'll call you back.
Number 3 push, copy that.
Ground, flight FA 997, ready for pushback and start.
Suffolk 997, roger, hold your position, I'll call you back, you're number 4 for push.
Roger, number 4, flight FA 997.
Lufthansa 37 Hotel, thanks for your patience, you can continue your taxi to Bay Alpha 3.
Lufthansa 35 Hotel, continue taxi, stand Alpha 3, no problem. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Right, number 1 in the queue. Springbok 302, give way to the Lufthansa. Airbus A350-900, passing behind, left to right. When he's clear, push and start approved, face north behind. QNH 1016.
Push and start approved, face north after the Lufthansa 350-900, pass from left to right. QNH 10.
Springbok 67 Charlie, thanks for your patience. Push and start approved, face north, QNH 1016.
Pushback approved, facing north, QNH 1016, Springbok 67 Charles.
There it says it took him ages to drop most of the UK-isms when he moved to VATCAN. Callum, ground and delivery basically. We've got tower and approach and Cape Town centre online. Springbok 352, contact Cape Town tower 118.1. G'day.
118.1, Springbok 302.
It's Springbok 352 for that last comms.
Hey firm, over the tower 118.1, thanks for the service and we'll see you soon, Springbok 352.
See ya. So I can't really push the other two in the queue because I need these two to get moving that I've just cleared for pushback as well. Cape Town to Joburg's about 1 hour 30. Yeah, 1 hours. You've got Port Elizabeth as well, although you need some decent freeware. So what about Durban, King Shaka? East London's a good one. Oh, the ATIS is gone, so I'm just having to try and get in it again.
Lufthansa 35 Hotel is disconnecting here. Thank you for your ATC service. See you soon. Happy standby.
Choose Happy Easter. Let's try the ATIS again.
And Captain Ground, Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo, stand Alpha 4, ready for push and start.
Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo, Roger, hold your position, you're number 3 for push.
Number 3, 10 Zulu Bravo.
Gonna get all 3 of these out at the same time, hopefully next. Springbok 302, you on frequency? Oh, now he's called approach. I think this guy's trying to request taxi. CHSO. Springbok 302, were you requesting taxi?
Cape Town ground, Springbok 302, request taxi.
Springbok 302, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16. There he is.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16.
So now it's like, I want to get these 3 out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How's?
Cape Town ground, Springbok 67 Charlie, ready for taxi.
Springbok 67 Charlie, thank you. Follow the company traffic in front to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19.
Follow company to holding point Alpha 2, runway 19. Springbok 67 Charlie.
Kenya 285, thank you for your patience. Give way to the South African Airways Airbus A321neo passing behind left to right. When he's clear, push start approved, face north behind. QNH 1016.
Give way to South African, pushback approved, facing north.
Next was him. And Safair 9097, give way to the South African Airways A321neo passing behind left to right. When he's clear, push and start approved, face north. Caution, the Kenya Airways 737-800 on your left. South Air 907. Springbok 302, contact tower 118.1, good day.
118.1, thanks for the ATC, Springbok 302.
South Air 907, Cape Town ground. Okay, Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo, in that case, give way to the South African Airways A321neo, passing behind, left to right. When he's clear, push start approved, face north behind, QNH 1016.
Push start approved for 10 Zulu Bravo, facing north, Osprey 107 Bravo.
He's lost his slot now.
Cape Town ground, it's
Yeah.
Boss FA 997. Can you hear me? I'm having some trouble with my radio.
Hey firm, do you read me readability 5?
Cape Town ground, could I quickly have permission to leave the cockpit for 5 minutes, please, for Boss FA 997?
Hey firm, hold your position and report back.
Roger, thank you so much. Boss FA 997.
Springbok 67 Charlie, contact tower, frequency 118.1, good day.
Contact tower on 118.1, Springbok 67 Charlie. Have a good evening, please.
Push push, line up taxi. Centurio, good morning, how are you? Let's see.
Cape Town tower, book 67 Charlie, holding short of runway 16.
I know, it's been a while.
It's Springbok 67 Charlie on frequency.
On frequency, Cape Town tower.
Springbok 67 Charlie.
Cape Town to Joburg, it's like 2 hours give or take, some time due to wings for an A320.
200 ER, line up at wait for 100 behind.
Sam's on his way in for another touch and go, I think. Yeah, he's on ILS. He's smashing the touch and go circuits, isn't he?
Kenya 285 is ready for taxi.
Kenya 285, thanks, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Alpha 2, cross runway 16 for a 19 departure, Kenya 285. And Cape Town Grand Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo is ready for taxi.
Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo, thank you, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16. Hey Mikael, welcome.
Alpha 2 for runway 19 via Alpha and cross runway 16 for Osprey 10.
We need some more pilots to depart. We've almost cleared the apron. Zato's beginning his descent into Walvis Bay already, very nice. You're definitely not making it back in time.
Springbok 302, get on approach.
Yeah, go ahead.
Springbok 302, get on approach, hello, identified under radar control, climb flight number 150, fly heading 050.
So that's what after departure will sound like.
Climb to 190.
Springbok 302, for next time, please maintain running.
Now remember what runway track means. You guys have got to basically set runway heading. You're not flying a normal SID, like you would out of Gatwick or anything like that. Runway heading is exactly that. You just fly a straight line out, all the way up until flight level 90, and you just keep flying straight until air traffic control tells you otherwise. If you're on Unicom, You can climb via runway track up to about sort of flight level 90, then you can start to self-vector up to your first fix, but you need to make sure that you follow the directions for the departure for sure, which is maintain runway track. Dust2, have a good one, mate. Is he going to stop or is he going around? He's stopping. Question is Sam going to set up for another flight? To head on elsewhere out, somewhere else?
Say, VS4 arrival.
And Osprey 100 Zulu Bravo, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1, g'day. Yeah, green light, you can, that's a great way of doing it. You could set up that using like fixed rings to set up an extended track, that's a fantastic way of doing it.
For Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo.
Depends on the aeroplane. What pilot, have a good one. Great route as well, glad you flew along. Appreciate the traffic. And Kenya 285, contact Tower, frequency 118.1. Have a good day.
118.1. Happy Easter. Have a good one.
Happy Easter.
Getting going Osprey 156, request Bravo 31.
Osprey 156, thanks, Cape Town Ground, good afternoon. Continue right onto the apron, Bravo 31.
Continue right to the apron, Bravo 31, thanks.
I have to set Bravo 30 for him. In reality. Yeah, fixed ring, not necessarily a fixed ring, but if you're in like an Airbus, you'd use the fixed ring screen, wouldn't you, to set up extended center lines. In the MDs, you could just create extended center lines. It depends on the airplane, how you'd set all of that up. Oh, Ian. I've got to get good at ground here first. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I do feel like I'm slowly getting used to it though. Even coordination is very different, because in VATSIM UK they use TeamSpeak. In VATSIM SSA they don't. They kind of message each other. Or they coordinate via Discord, which I haven't done for today, because we got. So he's parking. In the Airbus you'd go into the fixed ring menu, but instead of setting a ring you would set like an extended center line within the fixed rings page. Bit weird, but that's how you'd effectively do it in that. What was I going to check? Any builds Cape Town. I had no idea they had one. Oh. Oh wow, yeah. God damn, that's a whole lot different. Jeez, that's night and day. Question is, are there static? Oh, it's got a really good interior. Let me just quickly flash it up for you folks, because we've got a minute by the looks of it, without much going on. Let me hide the Euroscope as well. Gosh, this is Builds Cape Town. I had no idea they had even made one. How great that looks. About 15 quid. We've got to run out of pictures on that way. That's on sale on the marketplace, is it? Oh, look at that, they've even got the little up thing up to Tabletop Mountain. That's cool. Quickly check on my Euroscope a second. Hold on. Discord. Is that any builds of scenery that Ashley used? Nice. Oh wow, look at that. Christ. 12M terrain mesh with Table Mountain. Oh, that looks amazing. Holy Christ. Oh, look at that. That's a whole improvement.
Cape Town ground, this flight FA 997, apologies for the delay. Could we maybe have push and start please for flight FA 997?
Suffer 9997, Cape Town ground, no worries at all. Push and start approved, face north, QNH 1016.
1016, push face north for flight FA 997, thank you.
Oh, look at that. I had no idea Builds Johannesburg is even a scenery. I think I've got the FSDG one, I believe. How much is this? £15. It's built for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Ah, I'm gonna have to get that, aren't I? God damn it. I'll put the link in the live chat for those of you who want to check it out, if that is something that is helpful for you.
Tango Echo again, Osprey 156, 777 stand 3, Bravo 31, information Cherokee is 1016, IF out to Nigeria please.
Oh, Sam's caught me right in the middle of coordination. I've buggered my buttons up. Osprey 156, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Abuja. Flight level 350 as requested. After departure, runway 19er. Non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet. Contact approach 119.7, squawk 0577.
Correct destination with flight level 350 on request. After departure, runway 19, non-standard, maintain runway track. Initially climbing flight level 90, After passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, Osprey 156.
Osprey 156, squawk 0577.
0507, Osprey 156.
Osprey 156, repack, correct, report ready. Right, here is Cape Town in the live chat for you if you want to get your hands on it. I'll put it in the link for the stream as well, why not? 'Cause that looks really bloody good. And it's on offer at the moment. Has anyone got the wind control A320 throttle to work?
997, ready for taxi.
With the 350, I haven't tried it with that. Oh, actually no, I have. I'll tell you in a second. Suffair 997, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Roger 2, taxi to Alpha 2, sorry, holding point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16 for France FA 997.
So, have you got SimApp Pro? Let me just fire it up. Because with these aeroplanes, where is it? It's not a key binding, it's a chuffing neck device. There you go. Have you got it set onto single stroke double shaft? If you have and it's still not working, try double stroke 4 axle. And it basically turns the reverse detents into buttons, and you can just set them to decrease throttle 1, decrease throttle 2. But the first one, if you can set that up with throttle axis 0 to 100%, I think from memory, or throttle axis without the 0 to 100, one of those works. I forget which. And Suffair 90907, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1, g'day.
118.1, thank you so much for assistance, and happy Easter, Flight 997.
Have a good one, happy Easter. My screen and backlighting is 50-50, it depends on what aircraft I'm in. In the A320s it works really well, in the rest the little screen's usually showing all the 8s. But the backlighting for me
Cape Town ground, good day.
works with the Phoenix.
A320, stand Alpha Romeo information. Charlie, requesting IFR to George, please.
Osprey 722, Cape Town ground, good evening. You're cleared to George. Flight level 250 as requested. After departure, runway 19er. Non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially, flight level 90. Passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7 and squawk 0543.
Clear to George, flight level 250, runway 19er, non-standard approach, maintain runway track to 9,000. Passing 2,000, contact approach 119.7, squawking 0543, Osprey 722.
Osprey 722, read back, correct, report ready. Is Zulu Alpha just diverted back? I think he's airborne, isn't he? Oh no, he's come in. Epic. I was thinking of a different, of course, I was thinking of Osprey 10 Zulu Bravo. Oh, they're scheduled services, you legends. He's coming from Joburg, so I've got to switch that to domestic Alpha 7. Absolutely, Ian. Yeah, that's great. Maybe I should do like a video next where we effectively look at setting up. I'll do like a little video highlighting all of the different freeware scenery options available. Maybe some of the really good paywares as well. That Cape Town Indy builds looks fantastic, doesn't it? So, 707 liner. Great stream. You should do more control and catch you next time. Have a great rest of your Easter. You too, matey. Thank you. Have a good one. Enjoy your evening. Oh, look at that. We've got Air Tanzania just loaded in. Can we see it?
Cape Town ground, Australia 100 Alpha, good afternoon. Just vacated right at the end, should have taken one higher auto brakes there.
Osprey 10 Zulu Alpha, Cape Town ground. Good afternoon. Continue taxi straight ahead, Bay Alpha 7.
Straight ahead Bay Alpha 7, Osprey 10 Zulu Alpha.
David, actually, oh well, not. He's probably quite busy because I think he's flying in. Osprey 7, 1 Alpha Golf. Oh, he's literally 2 minutes away. Where is he? There he is. If you are in the chat, though, have you got your price for mini builds yet? Going to switch the model matching rules around a second just to see what happens. Yes, there we go. Look, that's fixed it. We've got Air Tanzania. That's AIG. My perfect model matching rules. Or Model Match Pro. So yeah, it's Easter weekend, isn't it? So maybe not. I'll have a quick load up on Ini Manager to see what I've got installed if it lets me load in. Cape Town. Yeah, it's down from 18 quid. It's not a massive discount. 18 quid, now £15.29. With Table Mountain and everything else though, that looks really good. Oh, that's the point. Do I have Joburg as well? I've got a... Where's add-on linker? I want to see which ones I've got installed and which ones I don't. So FAOR, isn't it? For... Apparently I don't have any Johannesburg installed. Oh, I did. Gaffer simulations. I'm sure I've got them. Where are they? Yeah. I've got FAPE, Port Elizabeth and Gaffer. So I've purchased Gaffer simulations or Tambo, but I don't know if it works in MSFS 2024. So I'm just going to load up SimMarket because I don't seem to have it installed. But I knew I had a Johannesburg scenery. Gaffer Sim make a really nice Port Elizabeth. Their Johannesburg's quite nice as well. Gadget, welcome. How you been? It has been a while. Happy Easter. Hope you're well. I'm not actually off for any builds. Oh, I think I'm going to be, certainly for the good visuals, I have to get something like that. Actually, I appreciate it. I feel like we're kind of like peaked now. I feel like we've stabilised roughly where we are. It's been a long trudge towards the 50k. But we're doing well. We're pretty solid. We've got over 1,000 pilots in Osprey Airways now, which is amazing.
Good day, Turkish 4-5, information Charlie, ready, copy, FM clearance.
Turkish 4-5, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Istanbul. Flight level 330 on request. After departure, runway 19er, maintain runway track. Climb initially flight level 90. After passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7 and squawk 4707.
We're cleared to Istanbul. Flight level requested 330. Fly runway track on runway 19er. Initial climb to flight level 190. After passing 2,000 feet, contact 119.7 squawk 4707.
Turkish 4-5 heavy, read back correct, QNH 1016, report ready.
Osprey 722, requesting push to start, please.
Osprey 722, push start approved, face north, QNH 1016. Got to clear then, whoops. There we go. Gotta check the flag, come on. Let's not take my eye off the ball just yet. B31. He's on push. Oh, gadget, nice. I keep meaning to refresh my VATSIM tutorial videos, to be fair. But that's something that could be quite useful for me to make sure I do. Because some of it's quite dated in comparison. David's on final approach, Osprey 71 Alpha Golf. Let's listen in. Don't know if he's got clearance to land yet. Air Tanzania is nice. This is the other thing as well. You get some really nice variety of different airlines that you wouldn't really experience anywhere else when you're flying around down here in the sim. It's really good. And I can't stress how nice an environment this is generally anyway. Sim market's not loading for me. There we go, Gaffer Sim. 5 stars. 11 reviews. Does it work with 2020?
Yeah, but Mike November traffic is Osprey Boeing 737 at 12 o'clock. I report traffic inside.
But, the special price. The last reviews are in 2023. So maybe the Gaffer Sim's dead. That was beautiful scenery, it's a shame. Has anyone else got the Gaffer Sim Johannesburg scenery? Actually, I don't know, what do you guys want to see? Would you want to see a little bit more of Cape Town in the future? Do you want to see something a bit different, like procedurals in Mauritius, where you won't be given a squawk. Do you want to see Cape Verde, though much smaller airfield wise? Do you want to see Nairobi? A bit more Cape Town? Do you want to see Johannesburg? You guys can pick. You're the ones that are kind of taking part, flying, streaming, all that sort of stuff. Happy to see whatever you, well, happy to try and do whatever you guys want to do. Yeah, Durban's a good one as well. I could do Durban as well, potentially, as ground. If I can plan it long enough in advance, I basically want to plan it. I want to plan it so that I can learn a little bit of the differences, because they're all quite different, but big enough apron size that mean that we can actually deal with traffic still. That's the big thing, isn't it? If I pick a smaller airfield, then we might struggle. So thinking of the international airports, effectively the big ones. Jay, if they're all as fun as this one, I'm really looking forward to it. Hey, got a little Diamond DA-20 just about to touch down on runway 19.
Ground Osprey 71 Alpha Golf vacated on Charlie.
Osprey 71 Alpha Golf, Cape Town grounds. Good afternoon, welcome back. Taxi right, Bravo, Bay Alpha 9.
Right, Bravo to Bay Alpha 9, Osprey 7 Alpha Golf, thanks.
Osprey 722, request taxi please.
Osprey 722, taxi to Hotpoint Alpha 2, runway 19er, via Alpha cross runway 16.
Taxi to Liquid Alpha 2, runway 19, via Alpha cross runway 16, Osprey 722.
Ah, well, Ashley, I might be trying to sort that out myself. Hopefully this flow of traffic is less chaotic, it's a little bit easier. So if you're maybe new to VATSIM and you're thinking, I haven't quite got the confidence yet to jump into somewhere really busy, but I want to give it a go, by all means dive in here. When we do another controller session in the future, I'm more than happy to kind of walk you through stuff. I've sent text clearances to a couple of people that sounded quite new.
Springbok 22 ready for R4 clearance to Johannesburg International.
Springbok 22, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You cleared to Johannesburg, flight level 390 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially, flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, and your squawk. Your squawk for today, 0527.
Johannesburg International, flight level 390 on request, runway 19 departure, after departure, runway track, flight level
I know, Ashley.
initial,
I swear he's a controller everywhere.
Feet, contact approach on 119.7, and my squawk is 0527 for Springbok 22.
Springbok 22, read back correct, report ready. Yeah, I might be trying to build a Mauritius. Well, I won't say much more than that, Ashley. Because the FSDG one is rubbish, and I care a lot about that scenery. I want it to look as realistic as possible, because the FSDG Mauritius does not look like anything close to real life, beyond the basic layout. Everything else is not right. And I want to change that.
And Alpha 156, Bravo 31, request pressure slap.
Aaron, any of the international gates, mate? Alpha 8's free. You can use Alpha 8. That's a good one. That's available right now. Osprey 156. Give way to the company Boeing, give way to the company A320 passing behind right to left. When he's clear, push and start face north. QNH 1016.
Give way to the company A320 passing right to left and push that approve Osprey 156, QNH 1016.
Osprey 722, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. Happy Easter.
Over to KTO 118.1, happy Easter to you too. Look on Red Express Stream.
Cheers, bud. Good night. Super late for Gav over in Victoria, Australia.
Captain Ground, good evening, Tanzania 217 at stand. Alpha 6 with information Charlie. We are requesting flight level 3702 Dar es Salaam.
Tanzania 217, Cape Town Ground. Good afternoon. You're cleared to Dar es Salaam, flight level 370 on request. After departure, runway 19er. Non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet. Contact approach 119.7, squawk 4762.
We clear to Dar es Salaam flight level 370 on request. After departure, runway 19 and non-standard, maintain runway track. Initial climb flight level 090, and after passing 2,000 feet, contact the approach 119.7 and our squawk is 4762.
Tanzania 217, read back, correct, report ready. After variety. Dar es Salaam's got some good scenery. Springbok 22, hold your position. There's an Osprey Airways Boeing 777 just pushing behind.
Roger, what is position for the Boeing 777?
Hello.
For flight 22? Sorry, Springbok 22.
Springbok 22, looks like they're doing a straight push, so your push and start is approved. Face north, QNH 1016.
Face north, QNH 1016. Clear for push and start. Springbok 22, thank you.
Osprey 156, ready for taxi survey, and we're in push.
Now all good. Osprey 156, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Alpha cross runway 16.
Alpha 2, via Alpha cross, cross 16, Osprey 156.
Let's catch Gav's takeoff. Look at that. Look at the beautiful landscape in the background as well. Up and away. Hurrah. Springbok's pushing, A330. Yes, see, green light, you could fly here, Cape Town. It's technically a big airport. Certainly for South Africa, Cape Town and Johannesburg are the big ones. And you could fly to an amazing freeware Durban. Really good quality scenery, that. And Osprey 156, contact Cape Town Tower, frequency 118.1. Good day.
Cape Town 118.1, thanks. ICC, but it takes I've got great stream, happy Easter.
Happy Easter. 25 minutes left. Whoop whoop. Those tags moving. What?
Osprey 156, Cape Tower load runway 19 for length, surf wind 210 at 11 knots, you're clear for takeoff.
Don't forget to give us a like today if you've enjoyed today's live stream. It helps me decide which ones I'll do more of.
Springbok 22 is ready for taxi.
Springbok 22, thank you. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2 via Alpha, runway 19, cross runway 16 for Springbok 22.
Lovely job. See, when it's quieter like this as well, I can just stay up to date with everything. People load in. It's great for me getting used to the flow of things here as a new controller in South Africa. I'm gonna get the Cape Town and Joburg sceneries from Mini Builds. I think they look really good, and they're on offer for future streams. Springbok 22, contact tower 118.1. G'day.
118.1. Thank you for assistance and happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Done. He's gone. David, good to see you, matey. How did I do? Actually, more so, I should ask the gaming puppy, our approach controller today, how I've been doing as a newbie. With all the lingo, because it's very different to VATSIM UK. Hopefully, I've done good enough, and the traffic's been good. So there he goes, you're rubbish. Go back to the UK. That's what I'm waiting for. Ilovic says, do you have a discount code for Navigraph? I literally had a 1 month free code a moment ago, about 2 weeks ago. You unfortunately probably sound like you've missed, but not to worry. I don't do one, unfortunately. Oops, there we go. I don't have a kind of a free month or anything like that at the moment with the team at Navigraph. Let's reset that view. I'll take the 9 out of 10. Dankeschön. Is there a tower controller in me yet? That's the question. That's the aim. Puppy says hello. Doing all the woofs. "20 minutes. How many aircraft have we handled? I think maybe like 100. She's going absolutely berserk. That's what happens when somebody puts something through the letterbox. Don't know if you guys can hear it. She's being very brave at the minute. Mixture 707, thanks for controlling Cape Town. It was great seeing the amount of planes in South Africa on VATSIM. It's good, isn't it?
Tanzania 217, we are ready for push and start.
Hopefully we can change that game, puppy. Tanzania 217, thank you. Push start approved, face north, QNH 1016.
Push start approved, facing north, QNH 1016 for Tanzania 217.
Yeah, Sam, you offered something a bit different there with your IFR circuits in a 777-300ER. I could always do a little video of like flying in South Africa. Here's what you need to know. the regional differences episode I did for the VATSIM tutorials a little while ago, and the bit about CTAF in the US and all that sort of stuff. Still, people don't use CTAF, but hopefully out of 1,000 people, 100 more people decided to use CTAF, so I'll take that as a win. There have been worse things declared as victories recently. I mean, some people just they generally don't know what maintain runway track is as an instruction, and they will have, because they're in their flow as a flight simmer, they're used to setting their nav modes and things. They won't have set heading mode specifically, or track FPA mode to maintain specific track, or whatever it might be. So utilising those modes in whatever aircraft people are flying. But it's an awareness thing, isn't it? We can try and socialise that a bit more. Hopefully this will drive a bit more traffic to this amazing region as well, because it's pretty epic. Indy's been good, Ian, thanks for asking. Yeah, she's in her third heat cycle at the moment, but a lot more comfortable and confident with this one, that's for sure. Whereas before, it's all been quite new to her and she's been a bit uncertain. But she's great, we can take her anywhere. Big fluffy German Shepherd that's everyone in the town knows as like one of the best trained dogs they've ever seen, and the friendliest German Shepherd they've ever met. Similarly, she's a shepherd. Anyone breaks into the house, they're not leaving. So she's pretty perfect. Takes a lot of work though. Every day, bit of training in one way or another. Ah, green light, amazing. How old are yours? This is my second Shepherd now. Our last one, he cracked on until he was 8.5, and then came really unwell. Quite rapidly. Had like a, I think like, by the sounds of it, a cancer that grew very fast in his spleen, ruptured. So he got very unwell over 3 days, and then that was it. But he was lovely, big fluffy, long haired. But now we've got a girl this time. Very different. Oh, crikey, you've had it tough. Thing is, as a breed, it's not generally a very healthy breed, unfortunately. Love that little tail, look, the Air Tanzania. Little giraffe in the sun. Our last boy had hip problems and elbow problems as well. Had his hips replaced at 1 and 1.5. All that sort of stuff. So pretty, he had a hard old run. But touch wood, we're not gonna have that problem with our one now, indeed. We went and saw, God, like 6 breeders now, something like that, before we found one that we liked. Yeah, one's a lot, to be fair, especially in their baby Tyrannosaurus Rex phase, where they want to just chew through your skin every day, bite you loads, but nowhere near as crazy as a Mali.
Ground Tanzania 217, we are ready for taxi.
Tanzania 217, taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er, via Alpha cross runway 16.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 19er, via Alpha cross 16 for Tanzania 217.
15 minutes to close. Baron's in the chat still. Yeah, I haven't got long, mate. He's in the E-Jet as well, very cool. E190. The FSS E-Jets have really come along.
Cape Town ground, good afternoon, Osprey 120 Charlie, stand Alpha A, E190, requested IFR clearance to wind 3.
He's definitely listening. Isn't Windhoek? Osprey 12 Zulu Charlie, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Windhoek, flight level 3701 request. After departure, runway 19er non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet. Contact approach 119.7, squawk 4713.
Clear Windhoek, flight level 370, off runway 19.
Oh no.
Initial climb on runway track.
Yeah, fair enough.
To flight level 90, after passing...
It is a mostly
sorry, 2,000 feet.
eastbound odd track for him.
119.7 and squawk 4713, Osprey 12 Zulu Charlie.
Osprey 12 Zulu Charlie, repack correct, report ready. And Tanzania 217, contact Tower 118.1, have a good day.
Tower 118.1 for Tanzania 217, cheers, and happy Easter.
Happy Easter, thanks for flying.
Tower Tanzania 217 with you.
Tanzania 217, Cape Town Tower Lane, runway 19 for length. Service wind, standby 1 second please, the meter has refreshing.
And Cape Town Tower, hello, November 440 Charlie, Mike with Charlie, starting base, runway 19.
It's busy.
Station calling, say call sign please.
Ah, Carlito's on the way in. I will wait for Carlito. I don't know how long he's going to take. What does it say? Oh, is it 10 past? I'll hold on till Carlito lands. He's a bit behind schedule though. Unless someone comes online and relieves me, I might have to release the slot, but... Straight to final. Absolutely zooming in. There goes the Tanzania. See if we can watch him with a little pan shot. Still getting used to this little tiny joystick thing that I've got for chase plane. It's a bit fiddly. It goes. Lovely job. Cool livery.
Osprey 120 Charlie, requesting pushback.
Osprey 12 Zulu Charlie, push and start approved, face north, QNH 1016.
Push start approved, face north, QNH 1016.
Push. What call sign were you, Ilovic? Ah, yeah, Cape Town area's on. I don't know how to do the little ATC comms thing. I don't think I can as ground. I think it's only the elite people above. LVC. Oh, you were the general aviation aircraft, right? It might just be V-pilot, mate. Silly boy, yeah. So, I mean, I've been a ground controller on VATSIM for 3 years with VATSIM UK, but I ended up losing my slot, which took me about 1.5 years roughly to depart anyway. Like to progress through. And then I dropped off, had to rejoin the bottom of the queue, which was another 1.5 years potentially awaiting, and I got tired of it. It actually kind of ruined the enjoyment of controlling as well, because it took so long with such little progress. Because I enjoyed doing the controller streams, right? Gives you guys a chance to practice on stream with no pressure as well, because if you're new to VATSIM, part of what we do on the channel is tutorials help and support people get better on VATSIM anyway, and understanding regional differences and the lingo and all that sort of thing. And then overall, hopefully then help build a better network effectively. So my big decision in the last few weeks was to change to VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa. Totally different to what I've been used to for 3 years, but a really good team, mega friendly, really fast induction with some tutoring and things with training sessions over the last few weeks just to get me up to speed. The phraseology is very different here, which I'm still getting used to. But it does mean I can control all over the place. I could go to Nairobi, I could go to Cape Town, I could do Johannesburg, I could do Mauritius, and they're all slightly different in their lingo, the phraseology, the procedures. Some have SIDS and stars, this one doesn't, for example, all that sort of stuff. Jedi, epic. Nice choice of airline. Squidler, nice. There he is. Are you pushing anytime soon? There's Carlito. Looking for him. He's not in the zone yet. To be fair, I say I'll be pushing anytime soon, but we're holding on for Carlito. One final arrival. What's his ETA? 15:10 basically. Not bad.
And ground held on Uber 440 Charlie Mike at Bravo 3, taxi to the ramp.
November 440 Charlie Mike, Cape Town grounds, good afternoon. Are you heading to the bay or the general aviation apron?
We just did the general aviation apron here at Bravo 2.
Yeah, roger, a taxi Bravo 2 left hotel to the GA apron. Welcome to Cape Town.
Alright, Bravo to left hotel to the general aviation apron for November 440 Charlie Mike. Thanks for ATC, see ya.
See ya.
Charlie, ready for taxi.
Osprey 12 Zulu Charlie, thanks. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16.
Taxi hold point Alpha 2 via Alpha 19 via Alpha, cross runway 16. Osprey 12 Zulu Charlie.
That's all set, that's all looking good. Doo-doo. Wow. I'll show you on the charts while we've got a bit of time. So, when you file your flight plans at Cape Town, what you're probably likely to find is for SIDS and STARS, it's going to preset things like the Octet 1 Bravo 1 Charlie departure, for example. Let SimBrief file those if you want, just so that you've got something on the charts, but there are no SIDS and STARS at Cape Town, so just create a pin board quickly so I can do this. So what you want to do is set up for your flight, and your clearance is going to be maintain runway track. So you're just going to fly. Maybe I need a bigger line. And a big green pen. You're going to fly, maintain runway track all the way up until ATC tell you to turn. And you keep climbing in a straight line all the way to flight level 90. And it's a little bit like Schiphol when you fly to Amsterdam. After takeoff, as you pass 2,000 feet, you then call approach yourself. You don't ask or wait to be handed off, you just change frequency and call them up. And from that point, they will likely give you vectors on your way to your first fix. It might be Octet, for example, there, in which case they might say turn left heading 100. Direct Octet. Something to consider. Yes, Navigraph charts. I was hopefully... Did it not show up?
Hello, Calari 2 Echo at stand A7, type A340-600, requesting IFR clearance to Doha as filed. We have information Charlie on board.
Qatari 21 Echo Cape Town ground. Good afternoon. You're cleared to Doha, flight level 330 on request. After departure, runway 19, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially, flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet. Contact approach 119.7, squawk 4750. Oh, you're going to be on approach anyway.
Clear to Doha, flight level 330, we were taking runway 19, non-standard departure to 9,000 at 2,000 feet, contacting
Departure on 119.7 and squawk 4710. I'm not sure. Qatari 21 Echo.
Squawk 4750.
Squawk 4750, thank you. Qatari 21 Echo.
Qatari 21 Echo, you'll be back correct to report ready. Break. Osprey 12 Zulu Charlie. Contact Cape Town approach, frequency 119.7. Good day.
Over to 119.7, Osprey 120 Charlie, thanks, bye-bye.
Qatari 21 Echo will contact you when ready for push and start. Thank you.
Carlito's not far off now. The in real life meta is down. It's good. I needed something like this to kind of just get myself used to this whole lingo. I feel like initially I've been a bit rusty, but got a lot more confident with it across the last 3 hours. He's lining up. Let's just see what Carlito appears as. He's flying the 747-8 Osprey Airways out of Johannesburg, Cape Town. And he will be our last serviced aircraft of today. Be interested to see if George has a good freeware scenery as well. Foxtrot Alpha Golf Golf, the ICAO code there. It's a little closer than Port Elizabeth, I think. If I got my bearings right. Yes, it is. It's about half the distance. That's about 45, 50 minute flight. Oh wow. Cape Town area is the boss of VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa. Jay, awesome stuff. Thanks to the ATC. Surprised me. I made it in time. I already pushed the old BE60 to the red, but engine's still at 100% after 22 hours. That's amazing. Good effort. I didn't even realise it was you. I didn't recognise the call sign. Bok 111. It depends how far you are away, mate. Because it's Easter Sunday, I've got a load of roasts to do. But I could do 15:23. It depends if approach is also going offline. Overzealous with the panning there. He's up. We'll order a new tail for the tail strike for when he lands. Off he goes. Flying the Osprey World Cargo Embraer 190. Very nice. Lifting and shifting. Some gin. Osprey Airways gin around good old South Africa. Yeah, we could wait for Bok 111 then, couldn't we? Airabona. Put your foot down. quickly show you the whole, where has it gone? The whole Euroscope. Stand by. Just a wee sec. There you go. Right. So this is basically what the whole client looks like. Just so you can see a little bit more clearly. Well, we've got a nice little gap. So on the left, I've got my departure list set up. That's basically everything that happens with the jets. Their flight plans, the aircraft type code, where they're parked, their requested flight levels, SIDs and stars that they might have filed for as well usually appear here, and then their squawk code. So Safare 123 is just loaded in, right? I need to do a little bit of work on this. So I click in and I can have a little look at their flight plan route, their requested flight level, and I need to then recognise if they're going either east or west. Now this guy's filed actually a slightly incorrect flight level. He's gone for 300, so I need him at an odd flight level. So I'm going to ask him basically to change to an odd, like 310, when we speak, when he gets his clearance. I'm going to leave that non-changed now, because at the minute I want to remind myself by not changing it that it's incorrect flight levels. No SIDs because it's maintain runway track, and then in here it's going to be clearance limit of 90, and I can get it to generate a squawk code for me. And then that's it. I kind of wait for that pilot to call up. On the right hand side I can see the arrivals list, so I can see Carlitos now. Safare 123 Cape Town ground, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you able to deliver IFR clearance to Johannesburg, or which frequency should I dial on?
I can help you. I've noticed in your flight plan you filed flight level 300. Can you take flight level 310? I need you on an odd level.
Roger that. I can take flight level 310.
Perfect, thank you. Information Delta is current, QNH 1016, Safare 123, you're cleared to Johannesburg. Flight level 310 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track. Climb initially flight level 90, passing 2,000 feet. You'll be on approach 119.7, squawk 0553. It's probably the way it looked on my stream rather than actually be a tail strike.
Clear to all ensemble for flight level 310. After departure, maintain runway track. Initial altitude is 9,000 feet. After reaching 2,000 feet, contact 119.7 and squawk 0553.
Safare 123, read back correct, report ready. He's actually all the way over here.
Alright, I'll report when ready.
In the executive FBO, where the private jets go. But he's Safare 737. So that's done, and I've changed it on the flight plan there. So if I click into him, I can see here a quick little change to make sure that gets amended. And you notice there it says flight plan OK appeared. So our little prompts inside the software, providing it's been set up correctly, to help you recognise some of this stuff, which is quite helpful. So that's all done, and we can basically wait for push and start requests from him. Qatari's here, and at the bottom of the screen you can see this whole list of stuff. So basically, if I press something called F6, this whole tag thing down below appears, so I can see the aircraft type, I can see the routes, the alternates, the cleared flight level, the cruise altitude they've requested, all of their flight plan, along with all the stuff that they put into the flight plan, like the remarks page when you file a flight on vPilot on the VATSIM network. And then I can see the routing, so it tells me he's going to be flying to Doha. And if I'm not sure what the 4-letter code is, it's right down, hidden away at the bottom there, and I can click it. Same with this guy, Safare 123, he's going to Johannesburg, and it's at the bottom middle of the screen there for us, which is very helpful. You can see Safare 123 has that red 0553. That's because he hasn't set his transponder to the correct squawk code, whereas Qatari 21 Echo has, because that warning has disappeared. Safare Suffer 256 has just appeared. Whoa, quickly. Euroscope. Microsoft. Carlito's on the way in.
Cape Town ground, Suffer 123, ready to taxi.
Suffer 123, set your squawk 0553, please.
Sorry about that, I was talking now. 0553.
Look at this. He's in the 747. Oh. Silky smooth. Look at that. Good effort, Carlito. Well done, mate. That's Suffer 123. Thank you. Taxi left on Bravo. And taxi via standby. Suffer 123. Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Bravo and Alpha cross runway 16. Oh, he's not gone for full length.
You say right on Alpha 2, cross Bravo. Okay. Please say again.
Taxi to hold point Alpha 2, runway 19er via Bravo, Alpha cross runway 16.
Cross to Alpha 2, cross, okay, taxi to via Alpha 2, cross runway 19er via Bravo, Alpha. Yeah.
I've sent it to you in text if it's helpful.
Thank you.
No worries. Josh, when do you think you'll do another South African ATC session? I would love to join. I'm hoping I can maybe do one a month. Because there's so much stuff. Like next week I would imagine I'm going to be in the 737. That massive update that PMDG are releasing for the 737, which looks amazing. So that's most likely what I'm going to be streaming next week for one of the days. And the week after, who knows? I kind of want to do a little bit of African hops myself. So it might be that we jump into the FSS E-Jets and we do a little bit of Cape Town to Windhoek or Cape Town to Walvis Bay, something like that. Which would be quite cool. But again, you're more than welcome to join us if we're going to do those sort of routes anyway. We may well get some air traffic control to help us. Who knows? And then maybe the week after or the week after that, I'll look at doing a controller session. But it would be, what I'll do is I'll discuss it with our channel members, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Frequent Flyers on the channel, and we'll decide where it might be. It might be Cape Town, for example, and I'll try and organise it about a week in advance so that I can pre-book my slot for the controller session, but also then look at giving other people in VATSSA a little bit of advance notice so they can join us if they wish or not.
Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Last but not least, Osprey 784 on Echo.
Osprey 784 Heavy, good afternoon. Cape Town grounds, taxi right onto Alpha, Bay Alpha 6. Welcome to Cape Town.
Alpha 6, Osprey 784.
I'll stick in there because he won't fit anywhere else. MPS, nice. How's the flight? He requested taxi, Suffer, but he's not going.
Cape Town ground, very good afternoon. Safed 256 requesting IFR down to Durban as filed, flight level 350 on request.
Suffer 256, Cape Town ground, good afternoon. Khalid to Durban, King Shaka, flight level 350 on request. After departure, runway 19er, non-standard, maintain runway track, climb initially flight level 90. Passing 2,000 feet, contact approach 119.7, squawk 0521. Aaron, absolutely. We are Flight Sim's leading virtual airline.
Alright, we cleared to Durban King Sharker asphalt, flight level 350, non-standard departure 19, maintain runway track, altitude initial 9,000, after 2,000 contact 119.17, squawk 0521, Safir 256.
The approach frequency 119.7, but beyond that, so your reback's correct. Report ready.
Alright, we'll go over to 119.7, Safir 256.
Safir 256, remain on my frequency for now. It will be after after I hand you off later. I didn't hand him off, but hey ho, I suspect he might have already gone. No, he's back, good. Block treble 1. Where is he? 26. Wow, he's 10 minutes away. Crikey. Hold on. See how we go. We've been on for 3 hours 30 minutes now. Crikey. Bravo November, sorry mate. I was going to reply to your answer, but had a bit of traffic to deal with. What software do you use for Tower View? Do I need to install anything? No, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. But what you do is I connect as a controller, which is my primary connection, and then I go into vPilot and I type .towerview. I don't connect to vPilot. I just type .towerview, hit enter, and it will look for the connection in Euroscope, which is my active connection, and it will then feed that traffic data into the simulator via vPilot. So it's kind of bridging the two worlds, if that makes sense. Pretty cool. Dwar, welcome mate. Loved this stream, Luke. Thanks for the ATC insights. Always impressive. It's a work in progress. I'm very new here, so definitely getting my head around a lot of the differences there. High speed, so fair 123 zooming along. Jeepers. Can you observe with the Tower View? Yes. You can connect to your Euroscope client as observer and follow the same steps like .tower view. My man's late. He's taxiing like southwest. You know it's quick because it's pinged up going high speed. Safir 123, contact Cape Town approach, frequency 119.7. Have a good day. It must be the flight home. If you're clacking, you're slacking. Or if you're not clacking, you're slacking. The max flight bag update must be soon, I hope. Yeah, I hope so. I emailed Flight 1 a little while ago about it, but they haven't really got back to me properly. He's going so fast, you can see him on the approach view. Good old VATSIM. Gaming Puppy, fun fact about the 748, it actually can't park at the main terminal due to wingspan constraints. I did not know that. So I suppose it's got to go remote then, like Bravo 23 or something. I mean, I should have known that. You guys will be like, God, what a noob. He's rubbish at this. Bravo 31 maybe. There's nothing on the Navigraph charts either, to be fair, that make it abundantly obvious. Having a wee look. Can't see anything. MPS, enjoy mate. Don't forget to track on New Sky. How many flights have we logged today on the VA out of South Africa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nice. That's a good show up of Ospreys. That's not counting the ones that didn't track. Silly boy, no worries, buddy. Have a good one. Where's our Bok treble one? He's on an extended downwind. There he is. Heading up towards Durbanville at the minute. So he's going to be sequenced to final approach. He is currently 4,300 feet, 250 knots, and he's turning left. Let's have a little listen.
Runway 19, Traffic 123, clear for takeoff.
Bok treble one's doing a visual approach. That's epic. Is it actually possible for an airline to go bankrupt in New Sky? Glacial Black's asking. You know what? I don't know. I don't think so. Because it wouldn't be so fun otherwise, I suppose. But at the same time, I would imagine there are a lot of there are a lot of virtual airlines on New Sky that are definitely bankrupt by now if they could be. We're pretty good. We consistently kind of breaking even. Jeez, he's going for a max rate takeoff. Look at that! Wowzers! He's in the spaceship. He's chasing the Artemis 2. Looking at.
Report the field inside.
Captain approach, Survey 123, passing 2000.
Survey 123, identified on radar control, climb flight level 150, fly direct T10.
There you go, that's what you get.
Flight level, second flight level.
Climb flight level 150, 15,000 feet.
Roger that, up to 1.
All stations, Cape Town grounds, going to be closing in approximately 6 minutes.
Should be off to your 11 o'clock.
Where is this, guys? Oh my goodness. There is no...
Hey, firm, we have the field inside. Bonnet Cargo 111.
Bonnet Cargo 111, thank you very much. Cleared for the visual approach. Right, correction, right base for runway 19, clear to land. Wind is 210 at 11.
No chance. This is gonna be spicy. How do I do this? Let me just ditch your escape for a wee sec. That is tight. It's coming in hot and high. Oh my goodness. That's not achievable. I mean, his gear's down. But he's definitely not landing in Cape Town. Oh my goodness. He might be. He's at 3,000 feet.
Cape Town from Bonnet Cargo 111.
Bonnet Cargo 111, Cape Town bridge.
It seems we'll have to go around due to unstable approach. Bonnet Cargo 111.
Bonnet Cargo 111, no problem. Maintain altitude 2,000 feet. Turn right heading 090. I'll set you back up for another visual approach for runway 19.
Copy that. Thank you. Bonnet Cargo 111.
I'm not going to be able to wait for him to go around again, unfortunately.
256
256.
Sub-Air 256. Push start approved. Face north, QNH 1016.
Push start approved, facing north, FA 256.
Ready, go.
Air cargo 101 to keep the right turn going, heading 330.
Jeez.
Heading 330, Bon Air cargo 111. FA 123, contact Cape Town Control 125.1, have a great day, see ya.
125.1, Suffer 123.
Look at this. Look at that for a view. My goodness. Look at that for a backdrop. I mean, it looks like he's going straight for an orbit back for another go. We'll keep watching.
Bon Air cargo 101, descend altitude 1,500.
Bon Air is
1,500 feet for Bon Air cargo 111.
one of the virtual airlines in South Africa. There's no way my roast lamb is going to be done in time at this rate. It's going to be a late dinner.
Bon Air cargo 111, keep the right turn going, heading 060, clear for the visual approach, left base for runway 19. 060, clear for the visual for runway 19, Bon Air cargo 111.
He's coming again.
Bon Air cargo 111, wind check 210 at 11.
Massive thank you to our VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa colleagues tuning in and taking part with Cape Town Tower, Cape Town Approach, Cape Town Area. I think South Africa Control was online at one point. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the traffic as well throughout the last, what, 3.5 hours now? 3 hours, 30 minutes? Yeah, roughly about that. God, he's going wide. Apron's nice and clear. Gavin says the controller at George was great as well. Nice. Wait, landing wasn't.
Bon Air cargo 111, wind 210 at 11, runway 19, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 19, Bon Air cargo 111.
Don't forget to turn though. Here he comes. Whoa, he's so fast. What's he flying? He's flying the Boeing 727. Should be wings level towards the runway by now. This is where we find out he's visual with Stellenbosch. And he's about to put it down in a GA airfield. Ground speed 276 knots, my god. That's rapid. He's not got that. Right, unfortunately I'm going to have to go. I've got a roast to sort out, and otherwise we're going to go hungry, and I've got to sort a lot out for Easter dinner. A little bit of roast lamb for today. Makes a change. Bit of a luxury item nowadays, isn't it? So tend to not bother too much with lamb anymore these days, unless it's a little bit of lamb mince or something a bit spicy like that, something a bit nice. But yeah, massive thank you to everybody for tuning in, flying along, in and out. Massive thank you again to our colleagues at VATSIM Sub-Saharan Africa as well. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Is this guy still coming in? He is. We'll give him one more chance. And yeah, we'll get to, once we get a little bit of content around us, we'll look to organise a little bit more air traffic control here at Cape Town or elsewhere. we got? Let's see. Ooh, may have got this. Yeah, I've got to chase that S2 now. And all stations on Cape Town ground, contact Cape Town approach, frequency 119.7. Cape Town ground is closing. Contact approach 119.7. Happy Easter. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this, he's got it.
Happy Easter. Have a nice day.
Jack, yeah. See ya. He's done it. Look at this. What a way to end. If you've not done so already, just while we watch this touchdown, check out our virtual airline, Osprey Airways. All the information's on BritishAvGeek.com. All the details there is free to join. We've got loads of aircraft in the fleet, lots of scheduled services, including new ones here around Africa, in South Africa, as a nice beautiful area of the world that needs to be explored more. There's a load of tours available for you to complete as well if you want to go and explore this part of the world that you might not have otherwise ventured towards before. Look at this, he's done it. Be a cabin full of vomit and poop, but he's down. There we go, good effort. There we are. Happy Easter, everybody. Enjoy what's left of the weekend, wherever you are in the world. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.
Cape Town Control, Bonnie Cargo has landed runway 19. Bonnie Cargo 111, that was a beautiful approach that you just did. Welcome to Cape Town. Taxi vacate right to enable.